So my sister called me last week. She's a school counselor at a very reputable university. And she told me that kids today go through a lot of angst because the college kids today, they're being told by people my age that college is the best time of your life. And they feel a lot of pressure to live up to that. That got me thinking about my days in college. I went to Kutztown University and lived on Main Street, right downtown. We lived above a bike shop. And me and my roommates, my 7 roommates, had a great time. We often got keggers of Schmidt's Bavarian, which we said was so cheap and so foul, we finally figured out Schmidt's Bavarian is the beer that wasn't quality enough for regular Schmidt's. Right? But it was so cheap that you could buy keggers of it, charge people at the door, give everybody a magic marker when they walked into our apartment so they could write on the walls. Our landlord was also the bike shop owner. We lived above the bike shop, and when we would be playing Nerf basketball and slamming into the walls and everything, he would shriek up. He sounded like Neil Young, like, "You guys, cut it out up there!" As we would be playing Nerf basketball. Now, one of my roommates was a very conservative accounting major, Eddie, and Eddie would generally not drink, but sometimes we could get him a couple shots and a beer, and he would break into this alter ego, Soupy McCrae, a lounge singer, and he would start singing "My Way" or "New York, New York." And it was great because he would just belt into this with the marker in his hand in front of the whole audience, and everybody would be howling. And we knew that the next day he'd wake up with what we called the Ed over. Another roommate of mine, Holtzy, lived in the 3rd floor in a really small room. And this was the place where we would go on weeknights when we were finished our studying. And we'd always know we could go up there, he'd have some reggae or some very relaxing music, and we'd sit in the beanbag chairs, and on the coffee table we had a big black bong, and we'd all just get stoned and relax, right? And it was just, it was part of the ritual. So another roommate, Robert, was the mouth of the South. He was from Raleigh, North Carolina, and we gave him a lot of help because he loved NASCAR and Black Sabbath, and we gave him a lot of help. But 25 years after we all graduated, Robert called me and said, "I want to come up for homecoming." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I got in touch with all my other roommates, and every one of us was available to meet up in Kutztown in October, and it was going to be awesome. So just like we did in college, we went right to the bar Saturday at 1 o'clock, didn't go to the football game, and we sat in the bar drinking, and it was like, no time had passed. We were brothers, and we were just having a blast for 3 hours drinking and just having a blast, and I love these guys dearly. And after 3 hours, we get out of the bar, and our apartment's across the street. And we're like, we know where we're heading, and we go run across the street. The bike shop is now a French fry shop, but we open the door, and of course it's open, and we go running right up. It's like a dreary October day, and we're just yelling, "Hey, we're here, we're here!" And these 2 guys are sitting there in the living room watching TV, and we say, "We used to live here. We just want to take a tour." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And they're like, "Who are these old men?" And we go walking through, and it's a lot cleaner than when we lived there. But we go running through, and I go running up to the 3rd floor, and these 7 guys are behind me, and we're all clumping up there, and the door to Holtzy's room is kind of closed, and I do that with my leg, and just foot, and just open it up, and there's 2 kids in Holtzy's room, and they are sitting on beanbag chairs at a coffee table. Their eyes are slits, and they've got the biggest bomb sitting there. And they are so stoned, and it's like 4 o'clock on a Saturday, and these old men that are as old as their dads just come in and surround them, and we're totally standing around them. And we're going, "Dudes, we were doing the same thing here 25 years ago. Man, this is awesome. This place hasn't changed." And they're just like, so crazy. And that quickly we go and we're out the door, right? And it was just an amazing moment. And it leads me back to the question, is college the best time of your life? It may not be the best time, but there's definitely some high points.